Dozens of supporters of Iraq's influential Shiite cleric Muqtada Al-Sadr were rallying on Tuesday in Baghdad's heavily fortified green zone amid a months-long political crisis. The protesters pitched tents outside of the Supreme Judicial Council and carried banners calling for the authorities to dissolve parliament, schedule early parliamentary elections, and combat corruption. They decried what they say is the politicization of the judiciary in favor of the coordination framework, an alliance of Iran-backed parties and Al-Sadr's Shiite rivals. Since last year's parliamentary elections, Al-Sadr won the largest share of seats in the October vote, but failed to form a majority government, leading to what has become one of the worst political crises in Iraq in recent years. Caretaker Prime Minister Mustafa Al-Kadhimi last week called a meeting of senior political leaders and party representatives to find a solution, but Al-Sadr's party did not attend. And we're moving on to the next news. The former mayor of Yekaterinburg, Yevgeny Roizman, was arrested Wednesday on charges of discrediting the country's military. This has become part of a crackdown on critics of Moscow's military action in Ukraine. Roizman is a sharp critic of the Kremlin and one of the most visible and charismatic opposition figures in Russia. He was arrested by police following searches at his apartment and his office. Roizman was charged with discrediting the military under a new law and faces up to 5 years in prison if convicted. The law was approved after Russia sent troops into Ukraine on February 24th. Since then, the courts have handed out fines and prison sentences to those who have criticized the Russian action in Ukraine. While being escorted from his apartment by police, Roizman told reporters that he would likely be brought to Moscow for investigation. Russian courts fined Roizman earlier this year on similar charges.
А по какой статье?